Yes, top of the morning, close to afternoon sauce. You know the vibes. You're rocking out with yours truly, show time sizzle. Hopefully everybody can hear me clear. Back in a bit.
Yo, man, it's your Hot Tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron Dunn of the game, man. Shout out to the Source Talk podcast. Shout out my man Showtime Shot. If you ain't know, now you know. Hear about it.
Screw you. That's
Screw
right.
you.
Yes, you're rocking out with yours truly, the sauce, showtime sizzle. Hopefully I am coming through clear and you can hear the audio very, very well. You see what I titled this, man? When you've been in the game, like I said, I've been in the game for some years now. Um, Before I start, I want to say that we are all boxing content creators. Yes, content creators, right? And this is, hearsay, she say, rumors, alleged, but long time OG. Yes, OG in the game, man. Sam Watson is rumored to be ready to retire and step down. Now, many people associate him with the PBC as the face of the PBC. Shout out to Sam. You know, Sam been in the game for a long, long time. And if you've been around, you know Sam. Sam is very well liked, very well respected in the game. Um, Shout out to Sam, his family, his sons are in the game. That's why I want to be clear that this is no way a video coming at Sam because the blueprint that Sam has laid out, the source follows that blueprint. You see that with my daughters. Sam laid the foundation down for his two sons who are in the game, and hopefully they will follow in his footsteps, which they already are doing. But like I said, rumors have been circulating that he is looking to step down, you know, and he has been in the game for a long, long time, from back in the day. He has, if you know Sam, you know Sam. Sam was in the entertainment business, uh, many, many connections in the game, from Tupac to Mike Tyson, countless interviews and stories from on other platforms. But yeah, if he retires, where does that leave the PBC? Who will be taking um his spot? Because not for nothing, if you go back to our old Ellie Setback video, and I believe it was in Oklahoma with Spence and Crawford when they was going back and forth, and Spence said, uh call Bob. I talked to Bob. I mean, call Al. I talked to Al the other day. And Bob says, you sure it wasn't Sam Watson? Yeah, see, Sam Watson is a major player in the game. Some will say, like I said, he is the face of the PBC. You see, Bob even though the joke, like reference the joke. Y'all can look that up on your own. But yes, rumor has it that Sam might be stepping down. And rumor also has it, since we are talking about permission, that they might be changing the name up. Might not be P anymore. That's all alleged. all rumors, speculation. But in the mix of them possibly changing the name up, the whispers are it is to avoid paying back money that is owed. And hearing alleged, like I said, we always have to say alleged, these are all rumors, but that is the whisper that, you know, they might be changing the name. So it might not be PBC anymore. They might be, under a new LLC, so to say, you know, because like I said, the whispers are that. Shout out to Ricky E245. Yes, I'm just going off of, some whispers, rumors, alleged that I have been hearing in regards to the PBC and changing of the name and possibly Sam Watson stepping down and retiring, moving on, you know. It's like I said, it's all alleged, and this is just, some source content. We are all content creators over here. And like I said, when you've been in the game as long as I have, and you have, you know, built relationships with people behind the scenes, you hear certain information. And as a content creator, I feel the need, sometimes to just come on and share some content that I feel I created. And this is, like I said, it's a story, alleged. Let's see how it plays out. Like I said, Sam is the OG of the game, man. Been around forever. Tupac Tyson days, way before that. Major player in the game. But let's just see how it plays out because we have been hearing the rumors about Premier Boxing Championship and the hedge fund drying up over there. And shout out to World Combat Sports in the building. We've been hearing the whispers about, the hedge fund drying up. And like I said, this is all alleged. We have to always say alleged and rumors, But like I said, this is Source Talk creative content in regards to possibly one of the OGs of the game, Sam Watson, maybe retiring. So where would that leave the PBC? Who would get his spot? And like I said, shout out to Sam, man. Sam has done many drops for the Source, from the Jackal Fitness days to now he did the Source drop. Like I said, OG in the game. And one thing about the Source is we always pay homage. You see, the Source took a page from OG Sam's playbook. Sam Watson put his sons in the game, Marcus and Maddie. They are following their father's footsteps. And that's what you see the Source doing with the Source sisters, 5 and 8 years old. They are in the game. And like I said, one thing about the Source is, see, we pay homage to our elders, to the OGs. Sam Watson gave the Source that play. Sam Watson laid out that blueprint with his sons. So you see the Source doing that with his daughters. But back to the creative content. Like I said, it's all alleged rumors, but it's kind of, if you pay attention and you are somewhat of a real reporter, an investigative reporter, certain things are starting to make kind of sense. Because last time I checked, but like I always say, hey, what do I know? When you do change your LLC name, it's something with liability. So maybe people that is owed money, you are off the hook of that. But hey, what do I know? I'm just saying, I'm just, like I said, I'm just a blogger, YouTuber, content creator. But that would make sense to change the name of the company if you owe money and you don't want to pay the money. Hopefully y'all are catching this sauce. But like I always say, hey, what do I know? Just a heavy equipment operator who, likes to go to a fight or two and talk boxing. Shout out to my guys, my team. Shout out to all the people that I do know in the game that, we kick it, drop sauce, and just love to talk what we talk about. And as far as a gladiator sport that we have come to grown to love, you know, that we have come to grown to love. But like I said, this is just a little source creative content. See, unlike the others, I have somewhat of a connection of people who I deem credible. And when I speak with credible people and we have similar information, and like I said, I have a platform, it's cool to come on here and just, like I said, alleged rumors, whispers is what I'm hearing. And like I said, if this is true, man, a OG, man, Sam Watson is an OG in the game. You know, who's going to take his spot over there? What is the new name going to be over there? We all have to wait and see. Like I said, could just be hearsay, she say, whispers, or it could be true. Let's just let it play out. But I felt the need, being that I have a voice, a platform, to come on and just put it out there. You know, you have all these other channels putting other stuff out there. A lot of he say, she say, speculation, narratives. So why not the source? Shaw News, a YouTuber, heavy equipment operator, boxing enthusiast, content creator, do the same. But like we like to say, hey, what do I know? I know this probably ruffle a couple of feathers, rattle a couple cages. Then you will get those who act like the source didn't kick the source or act like they don't listen to the source. But hey, what do I know? I just felt the need to come on here and just drop a little midday sauce. Like I said, salute to Sam Watson, though, man. If these rumors, allegations, alleged that you are stepping away from the game, salute to you, OG Elder, for the many, many years being the face of the PBC, like I said. Look at the Ellie Setback interview when he had Spence and Crawford, when Spence had on the red hoodie to paint some background for y'all. And Spence told Bob Arum, I called Al the other day. I talked to Al the other day. Bob Arum said, are you sure it wasn't Sam Watson? That's who Sam Watson is, an OG in the game. Pretty much the face of the PBC. So if this is true and Sam is stepping away, who will be the new face of the PBC? What will the new name be of the PBC? Because this is what the whispers are, that the name is going to change in the mix of the hedge fund drying up and money being owed. Let's just wait to see how it plays out. And for those of y'all that's going to run and steal sauce and take this other places, definitely shout out the source, because like I said, everybody knows the source. Everybody knows where certain people are getting stuff from. It doesn't cost you $1 to acknowledge the content creator. Hopefully y'all caught that source. Like I said, I was going to keep this 15 minutes and under, straight to the point. 5 p.m., how we drop the Source Talk podcast. I'm going to go into a little more depth on the Bella not being at the press conference yesterday. Devin Haney, being there. And to my understanding, a lot of these Guys who rallied for him wasn't there for whatever reason, but they rallied for him. Why wasn't you there to support him, to cover him? Hopefully, y'all caught that sauce. You have been rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. Shy News, hottest in the game. Yes, hottest in the game. Underground King. But now they are calling me mean, mainstream. Yes, mainstream Shy. Go figure. The Underground King done made it to the mainstream. Shout out to my team. March 19th. All we doing is just living our dreams. Jihad Tucker. You know that Tucker sauce. Shout out to all the sponsors. Definitely tap in. Secure your slot. Shout out to Fat Joe, because yesterday's price ain't today's. If you know, you know. With that being said, be on the lookout for the Sauce Sisters, Boxing Baby Chronicles, coming to a city near you. Interviews, coverage. And shout out to Coach Reen. You know, I got a lot of emails and texts from Coach Reen's question. They said, damn, Coach Reen fronting. She told Coach Joe, how many fighters do you know? What up? Peace to the guard. Philly in the building. Crush the legend. Yes, but Coach Reen told Joe, man, Joe the boxer, man. Joe Dini, who done shared the ring with Zab Judah, Arturo Gotti, many. Coach Reen said, what fighters do you know? What fighters did you meet? My baby girl, 5 years old. Salute to her, man. But yes, once again, in closing, I'm going to say these are all rumors, you know, alleged. But if it's true, man, salute to the OG, Sam Watson, man. Great run. Great run, OG. You know, remarkable. I could say I have many stories I could share. I could be on here for a whole hour talking about my experiences at the fights, whether it was the Barclays, whether it was Texas, whether it was, man, all over with you, Sam. You know, salute, man. And like I said, the blueprint that you laid down for your sons, the Source took a page out of your playbook, and you see me doing that with my daughters. You know, you planted that seed for your sons in the game. Shout out to Marcus and Maddie. Will they be the ones taking your spot if this is true that you are retiring? And what will the new name be for the PBC? Hopefully, y'all caught that sauce. Y'all been rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle, hottest in the game, aka the Sauce Master. You know the vibes. Rest in peace to the brother I seen in the LDBC that passed away, somewhat of a historian. You know, he will be missed. You know, we lost two you know, real brothers in the boxing community. You know, I'm not familiar with the OG Sugar, I believe his name is, but I am familiar with my guy, Xavier Porter. You know, covered many fights with him, shoot the five. So I know you guys are together right now in the essence, talking boxing. Because one thing about Xavier Porter knew his boxing, covered his boxing. You know, he was on the front line. Like I said yesterday at the presser, I said, man, you know, Xavier would have been right here in the mix. So, like I said, rest in peace to the two brothers, yes, Kurt Sugar and Xavier Porter. You know, the boxing community lost, you know, two pillars in the sport. And I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't acknowledge the OGs in the game. So by me acknowledging OG Sam, it's fitting to acknowledge Kurt Sugar, the historian, Xavier Porter, shoot the five, because what is this month? February, right? Black history, Black future. Salute to all the founding fathers, OGs of the game. Hopefully y'all caught that. So 5 p.m. tap in though. I'm gonna get to some DeBella talk, man. because not for nothing, the sauce be all in the mix. Yo, DeBella was he still might be. I know I gotta make a couple of calls, but I know DeBella was, you know, had a hand in with Amanda Soriano. But the YouTuber, shout out to Jake Paul, that stepped on the scene, and damn, she getting undisputed fights at the Mecca, world's most famous arena. And not for nothing, DeBella wasn't even in attendance. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Tap in with the source for the real inside kick. It's real spicy over here because we stay up in the mix. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Salute to my guy, World Combat Sports. Salute to Clarence McLean on the check-in. Shout out to Pop a Lot of Smoke, aka the Drunken Monk. And peace to the guard, Philly in the building. Crush, the legend. And rest in peace, lay in power to the ancestors, Kurt Sugar, the historian. And my guy, Shoot the Five, Xavier Porter. With that being said, tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, subscribe. Like Baby Girl says, you getting that exclusive insider sauce. But like we always like to say, hey, what do I know?
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
This is your boy Jamel Simplify Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Yo, you know who it is. It's Chop Chop Corley, one and only. I'm a Hall of Fame legend right here. I'm here with the sauce, y'all. We gonna chop it up real soon. Back in the kitchen with Chop Chop Kitchen.
Yeah.
The World Combat Sports with the one and only Sauce Talk Podcast in the house.
That's right. You know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Y'all want to shout out to my man Shy right here. The only one to do it, the realest one in the whole game, all right? Just want y'all to know, this is E. Cruz, a.k.a. Captain Chaos. You know how I rep, keeping it real. I follow it real because I am a true boxing fan. If you are a true boxing fan, follow my man, Shy News, to the fullest.
All right. You know the Yeah.
Hey, you guys. A shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast. You guys enjoy it. It's a good one.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.